Hey YouTube land. Yeah, I've gone dark. I've not produced a video in some time, a couple of months. I live up here in New England, and it is always snowing or raining or bone-chilling cold or whatever. The weather is never good, whether it be winter or summer. So there's a track. It has been like that for months. And I'm going to show you why I don't run cars on this track. Well, it doesn't look too bad. It is the new jump. It's got no use. But as you can see, it's more than just snow. If it was just snow, I wouldn't have an issue. But this, it's rock solid ice. And it's not something I want to be jumping vintage cars or anything made of plastic. It's just abusive. So, I was never much of a tuber anyway. I did this more to connect with like-minded people, have a conversation, chit-chat, support the people I like, and support the hobby. So, I've lost a couple subs, sub-zero temperatures, a lot of subbing going on. But when all this is done, and it thaws out and I can actually run a car, I will. But, hey, thanks for sticking around for this long, guys. What I have done is I got into drifting. Hey, well, just like you just heard me say, I've gotten into drifting, and it happens to be this, and this is the reason, other than that reason. The track has been horrible. We get snow probably every 4 days. Right now, it's about 37 degrees, so it's raining, and everything's melting, and later tonight we'll have more snow, and this is Thursday. Saturday we'll have more snow. Wednesday we'll have more snow. It just goes on and on and on. So the track's not usable. So I was flipping through YouTube Shorts. I was flipping through YouTube Shorts, and I happened to find this short about an indoor drift track. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I realized it was 5 miles from my house. And I was thrilled because there was no tracks anywhere near my house. So when Associated came out with this, and I jumped on that train right away. So I've had this all since the beginning of January. And so this is a ready to run, everything included. And when I saw it, I was like, hey, I'm going to go for it. And I happened to see it right after I found out about the track. So everything kind of meshed. Everything worked out for me. So that's where I've been. I'm not doing content right now. It's just not really an interest right now at this moment with all this snow, because I like going out on the track and I like running it and get in front of the camera. Like, this isn't my favorite thing to do. But I do like talking to you guys, and I do like you guys talking back and seeing who I am. So without keep going, this is the kit. And I haven't done a lot to it. Like you can tell, I've replaced the wheels. What I did is I went with Rev D wheels. They're good for P-Tile, which is run at the local track that I'm at. That happens to be Tandemodium RC. And a couple of great guys. It's kind of like a speakeasy. We just hang out, and it's, they don't do a lot of advertising, and it's word of mouth. And if you go there, they expect you to already be in the hobby or be dead serious about getting into the hobby. So that way they're not fooling around with, tire kickers and moms dropping the kids off and every other damn thing. So, very normal. I changed out the tires. They're correct for the surface that I run on. These are more for asphalt. So this is a very capable asphalt car. And it performs very well right out of the box. That being said, it's got some drawbacks. It's ready to run. It's a great deal for the money you're paying, even though you're still paying over $400. The drawback is this. This controller, I'm not going to swear, but it's excrement. It's garbage. I guess it's okay if you are running by yourself in a parking lot, or you're by yourself in your basement or in your garage or whatever. it's going to get the car around. It works. But once you're on a track with other people, shortcomings become very clear very quickly that you are really not in control of your car. The latency is disgusting. There's such a disconnect between yourself and the car that what you ought to do, and this is still worth the money, even without the radio, this is still worth the money. It's got the gyro, it's got the motor, it's got the fans, it's got the ESC, it's got the receiver, servo, all that works. If you go out and get yourself a Futaba. This is the T4 PM Plus, and game changer. Ridiculous game changer. It took a car that I was thinking, man, maybe I'll never get the hang of this. And then suddenly I'm whipping around the track, not hitting anything, which before I was total bump cars, hitting everything. So the sense of control that you get, the feeling of, the input you get from the car, you can't feel it, but man, it's doing what you ask of it if you get that radio. The guys that are more experienced are telling me that, I definitely need a censored motor because this is not censored. So, yeah, the experienced guys notice that. But at my skill level, I'm not seeing it yet because I'm lucky to get around the track. Drifting ain't easy. I'll just leave it at that. It ain't easy. It's a choreography. It's a dance. And your partner is the track, and the track has signals in the form of tape. When you get to that point in the track, you better get in step. So I can't yet go door to door with anybody, but I am getting around the track and getting a little faster, and it's pretty damn good. So I've got a couple clips, just short little videos of the track and what's going on. And that's just my explanation of what I've been doing. If you've got the ability to hit a drift track, and I can imagine that it's probably not that fun unless you do. But I'm meeting a great bunch of people. They're acquaintances at this part, but the idea of going to a track once a week, seeing the same people, starting to build some friendships, the camaraderie there, they're telling you what's going on, you're listening. I'm a trial and error guy, so I'm just a little bit, I'll try, they tell me to get the radio. I was hesitant. I didn't want to get the radio. So what did I do? I got a servo, thinking it was the servo. It wasn't the servo. And then I got my Futaba drift gyro. Well, it didn't work with the servo. And then that didn't work with the old radio. So, yeah, trial and error, I learned from my ways. I ended up getting the radio. Oddly enough, I pulled all those things back out, and I'm running the stock gear. And right now, this radio, stock gear, it exceeds my skill level. So until I get some more trigger time, I'm pretty happy with this. It goes pretty good. And I'll show you a couple clips.
Good.
Yeah, Italian everything.
Where'd you get that?
It's fun in grade second, third, fourth, everywhere. I have so much fun going it.
And I like it because even without going to the Army here,
Oh no, dude, like everything in was so sick.
we were there all day and there were two sections you didn't get to.
Dude, and like the Tesla coil, and like gigantic Tesla machine they had is dope. And then like we don't usually when we used to do that, we never went. I don't remember going to the Omni at all. They'd get like tickets and like it's an advanced thing. We would just go drive down and spend the day. That was so fun.
But the Army Theater,
It's got it might be right.
it's haven't been in probably 20 years.
It's pretty good.
So I can't even imagine that. Yeah, I figured I'd bring the van out. Can't compete with that. Man, I want that livery, man. I want one. That same color scheme is fire. Like it's just, oh man. Yeah, but it's the yellow, it's that transition. It's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. Well, there's a hand of it there, right? Yeah, it's solid. That fifteen was nasty out there. The way, I don't know, it's just, you're not going to find that color. You're not going to find that color. No one, I'll put money down that you won't find another. You need to look. And if you really look, you could probably find it. If you want $2 bucks, but I'm telling you, I'll put money down, you won't be able to find that color.